Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jumper. Today I'll be reviewing the Pokémon trading card game, which was released back in the late 1990s. Now, this is basically a tabletop game in which you and one other person basically battle each other with different cards and that have like different things like Pokémon, energy cards, support cards, that sort of thing. And it has been going on since the late 1990s, and they have been released with each game that has been released for the main Pokemon game. So there was the ones that were released back with Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, Ruby and Sapphire, and etc. And it's even to the point where with the newer ones, like Sword and Shield, there are custom themed decks, I think, because this particular deck that I'm holding is basically based on Cinderace from Sword and Shield, Cinderace being the final evolution for Scorbunny, who's the fire starter in Sword and Shield, and it's basically just a bunch of cards. Here, as you can see, I don't know how well that's picking up on camera, but it's basically a bunch of cards with different things and different priorities, and I think the card game is enjoyable. I think it's a nice little game that people can play from time to time with friends and see how they can outsmart their opponent, because this is basically a game of like basically outsmarting your opponents and let's see, okay, I'm going to put this Pokemon down and put this energy on them, and then I'm now going to evolve them. I'm going to use a move, that sort of thing, and I think it's really nice. And as I said, there are various types of cards, that being a Pokemon card, a sort of helper supporter card, and an energy card. Now, a Pokemon card basically has a Pokemon in it. So for this one, this has Scorbunny, and on the cards it will have how much health they have, the moves that they have, and I think the weaknesses, and I think a description here. And I think that's a really cool thing to do, because it's like quite interesting. It's quite interesting to see what kind of design the Pokemon is like on the card, and just to see how stars and stuff like that. A supporter type card basically has a random thing on it. So it could be like a trainer or a potion or something else. And this one has BD, who's like one of the rivals in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And depending on the card, the card will have a different thing that you can do. So for this one, this is basically attach a basic energy card from my hand to one of my benched Pokemon. So yeah, and so that's basically just give random, I think, a basic energy to one of my Pokemon. And then finally there's the energy cards. Now the energy cards are basically based on the different types, so fire, water, grass, poison, electric, that sort of thing. And they basically, you have to add them to your Pokemon cards. So for this one, if I added this card to my fire energy card to Scorbunny, then I'll be able to be one step closer to using Flare, and yeah, and that I think that's really cool, because then you can you're able to make a Pokemon move without making them too OP, because you can't really do a lot of stuff without an energy card in terms of moves, because these cards are basically needed to basically attack a particular Pokemon. And I have played this the cards of this game with a friend of mine a couple of times, and I have been beaten a couple of times, because I'm not. It's basically just he knows what he's doing, because I think he's played this game more times than I have, because I've only played it a couple of times when I was at his house, and I think one time at my house like a year ago or so. No, not a year ago. 2 years ago, I would say. And yeah, and yeah, and I've been beating because like he knows this, has played this game more times than I do, and yeah, overall I think that this game is a nice game to play with friends or family who are like into Pokemon. So if you've got like a younger brother or sister who like Pokemon, then I suggest trying to play this game with them. Like if you've got nothing else to do, and yeah, I think overall I think it's a nice, enjoyable game. So that's been my review for the Pokemon trading card game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.